thank you for the opportunity to speak with you all today. Thank you to our 2021 graduates, family, friends, and supporters. Thank you, President Frank, and our entire student administration for making our dream of returning to Hard Rock Stadium a reality. And thank you to my family, friends, and peers. You all have been the catalyst for the women who see before you today. On September 5th, 2017, we got some scary news. It hit all of us like a ton of bricks as we pressed our ears to the nearest mobile device. The weather became the news that shook us to our core. Emails, text messages, intercom, and phone calls announced the university is strongly encouraging all students on the Coral Gables and Marine campuses to leave South Florida. Wow. We had a big storm coming. Many of us were terrified. We had to plan quickly. We had to escape even more quickly. Hurricane Irma was our first real storm as first-year students. It changed our course. It made us stronger, more resilient, and more capable for the next storm, and the next. And then, like the Ibis, who was the first to return to the Everglades after a hurricane, we returned to campus. We reunited with our friends and the entire Key community. And like carbon beneath the earth, we emerged from that pressure as diamonds. We sparkled, we shined, we triumphed. I think we all can agree that our college experience was unique. It was not what we had expected, not exactly what we signed ourselves up for. As we ventured into the spring semester, no one, and I mean no one, could have predicted that we would get to see Drake, for some of us, our childhood icon. As I and my friends ran around campus looking for him, running through bushes and chasing black SUVs, we saw it. We saw us, congregating for one mission, one goal, a love for the U, and a love for our first year college experience. We called each other in our fourth semester when we realized that another childhood icon would grace the stage in the grand ballrooms. Did you get a ticket? Do you know anyone who can get us a ticket? We snapped, called, and we texted each other once it was declared that the Bill Nye the Science Guy would be venturing to the U. But what's a great story, a great life, a great experience, a hero's journey without a few storms? Another text, another email, another frightening news story. Hurricane Dorian was coming. Brace yourself. This one's going to be big. As this anomaly of a storm spun around like it was getting paid to waste our time, we knew that we were prepared. Many of us hunkered down. We stayed in place. We had seen this before. We remembered. We were diamonds. We knew what pressure felt like, and for us, it didn't scare us one bit. Fast forward to another day that the world stopped. I was the newly elected student government president, and along with all of us, I was faced with something that was truly unprecedented. Evacuate, leave, depart, remove your items from your door. A novel virus is quickly spreading. This wasn't a post-apocalyptic movie. This was our reality. A global pandemic. But despite this immense pressure, we did the impossible. We learned how to conduct life virtually, apart, and even isolated. We learned how to make TikTok dances and host Netflix watch parties with our friends who were thousands of miles away from us. We checked in on one another. We learned to simply ask people, how are you doing? Like, truly doing. And for many, that made all the difference. We adapted, and before we knew it, we reunited. Our first week on campus, it felt surreal. For the first time in a long time, we were sitting in classes, enjoying being around our peers again. When many said it couldn't be done, we didn't take the easy road. Because as my mentor, Patricia Wiley, always said, hurricanes don't do easy. We adhered to repeat testing despite COVID-19 fatigue, and we made sacrifices to keep the people around us safe. Now, as I stand before you today, I can confidently say that each and every one of you is a diamond. We have made it through the storms. We have faced the pressure, the strenuous exams, the late-night adventures to the library, our hearts beating out of our chests for football games held right here in this wondrous stadium, our stadium. Remember the Notre Dame game? Undefeated against FSU? And we did it all together as diamonds. And behind our masks, we have continued to smile and celebrate. I would like to leave all of you with one of my favorite excerpts from the poem, The Miracle of Morning, crafted by National Youth Poet Laureate Amanda Gorman. It states, "Let every dark